Hello, I am Anne Boleyn, and today I'm going to take you on a journey of my life, starting with my beginning. Hopefully, you'll learn some surprising facts about how I came to be so infamous. I was born in Norfolk, in our family home of Blickling Hall, along with my surviving siblings, Mary and George. My father, Thomas, was a diplomat in the service of the Crown and very close to Henry VIII, being adept at jousting and entertaining the king. Later, he was often away on the continent as ambassador to the French, present at some of the key moments in Henry's reign, such as the Field of the Cloth of Gold in 1520. My mother, Elizabeth, was a member of the great Howard family and in the entourage of Queen Catherine of Aragon. When I was 12, my father arranged for me to become a maid of honour to Margaret of Austria at her court in Mechlin, where she was reading. She wrote to my father later saying, "I find her so bright and pleasant for her age that I am more beholden to you for sending her to me than you are to me." Now, Margaret was extremely well educated and had all her young charges tutored by the best scholars. As well as formal study, we also learnt about courtly love and chivalry, so fashionable at the European courts. In 1514, Princess Mary of England married King Louis of France, and both my sister Mary and I were sent to France to become part of her household. The marriage did not last, ending with the death of the king a few months later. But whilst all the other English ladies returned home with Queen Mary, I stayed at the French court as lady-in-waiting to the new queen, Queen Claude. I was prized for my musical skills, dancing and elegance. I was also learning that a woman could write, publish, and also reign from some of the greatest women of the age. Louise of Savoy, the Queen Mother of France, Marguerite of Angoulême, the French King's sister, as well as my former mistress, Margaret of Austria. Thus began my love of the new learning and studying the Bible, as well as poetry, music, and singing. Although an Englishwoman born, I acquired a French polish. Now, during my time at the French court, the accord between the French and the English was to be celebrated with a meeting in neutral territory in France, the Field of the Cloth of Gold, as it became known. I was much in demand as an interpreter, being an English lady speaking fluent French. It was also a family affair with both my parents and my siblings present on the English side. I also saw King Henry and his beautiful Queen Catherine, but little did I know then of how our lives would become entwined. Summoned back to England in late 1521, a marriage had been arranged for me with James Butler, a distant relation, to join the families in dispute over titles held in Ireland. Luckily, this all fell through, and in 1522, I made my debut at the English court. But that is for the next instalment.